Hi Geminis, welcome to the Invisible Eye Tarot, and I have a message for you today. So Gemini, this message is for all Geminis, placement, sun, moon, and rising. So without further ado, let's get into it, Geminis. What's going on in your energy this week, Geminis? We have the Knight of Swords. This is you, this is Aquarius, this is a Libra. Okay? Some say it's Aquarius, some say it's Gemini, okay? So you are rushing towards something with determination and passion, Geminis. Okay, laser focus. Next energy is the Page of Cups. Someone is curious about you, but in a very loving way, could be coming towards you to either befriend you, so much so that they want to befriend you, reach out to you, or they will surprise you in a lovely way, okay? And at the center of the energy, we have your energy, Geminians. We have the Eight of Swords. So at the center here, it talks about feeling trapped, feeling stuck, analysis paralysis, self-imposed restrictions. But it can also speak to if you're not doing that to yourself, then it's like other people trying to silence you, other people trying to ostracize you and marginalize you. Okay, more so like the status quo. Let's go over what's going on in the current near future energies, and here I have the King of Cups. So this is there's something about someone that has emotional intelligence that is either you or showing up in your energy, and some of you are going through this right now, or between now or 4 weeks from now. Okay, this energy is entering yours, Geminis. And what else do we have still in the current near future energies? And here I have the Sun, Leo. This is very positive. I've been doing readings last week, and almost every day that I've done readings, and sometimes I do multiple readings a day, the Sun showed up in the current near future energies both times, all the time. So there's a lot of glow up, a lot of positivity, a lot of joy coming towards you, a lot of success and achievement coming towards you, Geminis, a lot of bliss. Okay, let's clarify all of these energies. Why do we have the Knight of Swords? Okay, the Hangman, Pisces, Neptune. It's more Neptunes than Pisces. Wow, Geminis, it's interesting because the Knight of Swords is like the opposite of like the Hangman energy. The Knight of Swords is rushing in towards something, and the thing, yes, it's beautiful that you're so focused and so determined, and you're going after what you want, and you're swiftly going after it. There's a lot of speed and intensity, but it's also a warning to not be too impatient. And sometimes the Knight of Swords can be overly aggressive. Okay, and they don't have feelings. This is like the sword suit. So um, they won't feel it if they knock something along the way to get things done, or to get whatever it is that they want to get done. If they bruise or knock something along the way, they definitely lack finesse in what they do, this energy, because it's very aggressive. So it's a warning to not be too aggressive and too impatient in whatever you're rushing towards, because it could bite you in the ass. That intensity. And now with the Hangman, it's like a stalemate energy where everything is slowed down, and where we choose to sacrifice action in order to gain enlightenment. So I just get this thing about like you need to slow down with whatever you're rushing towards, and fall back a little bit and think it through. Sometimes being overly confident can bite you in the ass, because that's the thing, you didn't probably thought everything to through. Sorry, here we have the star. This is Aquarian, this is Uranus in Gemini. Okay, and very soon Uranus is going into retrograding into Taurus. But this is a wish fulfillment. This is holding out hope. This is healing. This could even be recognition. What is going on here? I see healing, falling back, and then a wish fulfillment because you fell back, you made room for the divine to work on your behalf, for details to be woven while you fell back as the hangman, looking at things from a different perspective, and then trusting the future, having hope for the future, trusting the universe, and then the universe coming through with something big, something that we could only hope for with that star energy. It could have been something that you want so bad with the Knight of Swords, and you want, not that you're being forceful, but you want it so bad. I'm reading the intensity of that Knight of Swords. It's like it has to happen. I'm gonna make it happen. It has to be now. It has to be yesterday. And I want it no matter what. And I'm just going after it. And then there's like a switch up where, you know what, maybe there's something off with, like, maybe it feels forced. Like, yeah, like I didn't want to say that, but maybe it feels forced or out of alignment. And it's just sort of being confused by the intensity of how bad you want something and reach a goal, and then just letting go with the hangman, just like um having like that tight grip and loosening up and letting go of it. And then it works out with the star card. It works out because instead of micromanaging, well, you made room for the universe to step in. Because certain things we think we can make them happen on our own, and sometimes it's just about surrendering to the universe. And here we have the Magician. That's it, guys. Not surprise here. This is you and Virgo. With the Magician, it's like there's like, I feel this click or this like switch up where you go from like rushing in towards something, or maybe you didn't actually go, but there's something that you want so bad and you want to do something about it now. And it's something that I don't think you want to wait on. You don't want to wait. You don't want to daydream about it for 2 months or three, like whatever the amount of time. You don't want to wait for it. You don't want to get into the fields and milk it, and then go with through stages to get to it. Like do this action and then next and then next. No, you don't want to go through all of that. You just want it so bad that you're just, and it's something that I feel has to be now with the Knight of Swords. Until it's like, no, it's not working because it feels forceful, it feels off, it feels maybe too big, and then the logical thing to do, or the wise thing to do even, is to fall back and let go and surrender, um and turn this like energy where you want to back it up with action and do it and go after it, but since you cannot do it on your own, turn this energy, channel it into manifesting, you know, co-creating with the universe, co-creating with the universe, manifesting, not micromanaging the universe and doing it on your own. But then there's I feel like there's a lift from surrendering, being heard, wishes being answered with the star, being heard by the stars here, heard, favored, like that Aquarian energy by the stars, and then you in touch with, instead of rushing in towards it, well, you know what? I'm stopped, I slowed down, I slowed all the way down, I let go, I regrouped, I thought about it, look at it from a different perspective with the hangman. My wishes has been answered, they've been heard, it's happening, and then I'm in a different mode, manifesting mode, alchemy mode, alchemist mode with the magician here. Because sometimes you need to have the wisdom to know that you cannot pull it off on your own. Sometimes things are too big. Sometimes we need to step back and see that, understand and put the fate to test with the star card. Fate. Put the fate to test. Like, yes, you are watched over. Yes, you are being heard. Yes, the universe is working on your behalf. Yes, while you're slowing down or while you are in that in between and then rethinking this whole thing, um, and trying to line up with it and just, you know what, I'm gonna sacrifice this whole action because it's not wise. I cannot make it on my own. To then, although we switch up to alchemist mode where, you know what, it's about manifesting whatever it is that you guys want here. With the page of cups, let's clarify the energies there, guys. With the page of cups, I have the 10 of cups. Someone, I feel like there's just a gesture coming to you that is very benevolent, but that is going to bring you a lot of bliss, a lot of happiness, a lot of fulfillment, and very healthy, fulfilling relationships and domestic bliss. It's just going to add up to that. There's something kind coming towards you that's just going to better your overall life, but especially in terms of how you feel and in your relationships. Next, we have, well, the 2 of cups, you guys. So someone wants to befriend you. This is not a Knight of Cups, it's a Page of Cups. It's more immature. So maybe this person wants to reach out to you and approach you, but this person could be feeling intimidated or playing themselves small. Maybe not that they're making themselves small, but maybe they feel small, they're not making themselves small on purpose or deliberately. They might feel small in front of what they want, like the ideal lifestyle with you. They want to have that 10 of cups with you. They want togetherness, and very healthy, beautiful connections with you. This person wants to communicate with you or feels that mutual respect or that you guys are on that same wavelength. They want to exchange with you, maybe gift you something, but there's definitely this sort of connection and this, like, I don't want to say necessarily soulmate, but it's really about being on the same wavelength and mutual attraction and that mutual respect and that kinship here. But let's clarify the 2 of cups. Could be someone wanting to be in a relationship with you. We have the Death card, so Scorpio here with like an ending. This person wanting to be good with you, right, and be together with you some way, somehow, generally part of like your authentic relationships. Maybe, I don't want to say, some of them maybe wants to have happily ever after with you, be family with you, literally have kids with you, even be in a relationship with you. But I also see, just to step out of romance, I also see someone just genuinely wanting to be your friend and part of your inner circle. And this person feels like they get you or that you get them. This is what I see. And then there's that transformation. There's an ending, but it could also be there's a beginning. We're going to clarify with the other deck. So at the center of the energy, feeling trapped. This is you, Gemini's, the 8 of Swords. Removing yourself as the Hermit. You're dealing with a Virgo here, or you are the Hermit doing some soul searching. Removing yourself to understand to find deeper truth about yourself, go deeper in terms of what you want and what your intentions, motives are, um, not being tinted by the outside world and outside noise. What is going on here? Are you being silenced and then just like removing yourself anyways? Let's clarify this energy. Is that a Virgo feeling trapped or stuck? Let's clarify here. Queen of Swords. Interesting. This is you, Gemini. Is like looking at things with a lot of intelligence, a lot of discernment, a lot of understanding as well. Okay. This is single-minded, like being independent with like what you think. You don't necessarily think like everybody else. You're very confident with like your reasoning or how you see things. And then we have Temperance here, Sagittarius. Okay, if you are dealing with a Virgo and this Virgo is in your energy, this Virgo maybe feels trapped or like their hands are tied and they're trying to figure something out when it comes to you. And you, I mean, you see right through anything. You're the Queen of Swords. You can be critical and analytic too. So this energy could be very intimidating. Um, there's this temperance, putting moderation and balance into the situation here. Once again, when I see two players with the temperance, I get that this is about leveling the playing field because there's two energies in two different wavelengths. One is wants has this intention, and the other one is like on the other complete other end of what the other person wants. And then you have this angel in the middle that is trying to bring balance and level up the playing field between the two of you because there's a gap in where you both stand, right? Let's go over to the King of Cups. What is that King of Cups? Why do we have him? This is someone who loves you, cares a lot about you too. And then we have the Queen of Cups. So this is a counterpart couple here. We have someone in touch with his emotions here. And then we have a woman that is in touch with her emotions as well. They are both lovers. They are both people with a lot of empathy, with a lot of understanding of how other people feel. Loving, caring, giving, that Queen of Cups, very intuitive. And the King of Cups is like this emotional rock. He's cold-headed in the sense that he understands how you feel and his own feelings may not be too expressive in terms of like how emotional and how attuned to his emotions that he actually are. But his quality is being like zen amongst choppy waters. That's why you have him sitting in there in the water in the ocean, and you have these waves, and he has like that very sturdy throne, okay, because he's like sitting very still amongst different ranges of emotions. He remains super calm. So let's clarify that counterpart couple here. I wanted to say two lovers, two people holding a cup, right? And then we have the Seven of Wands. Standing your ground, defending. Could you be, guys, defending yourselves? That side of you both that maybe you both exclusively get to see that side of one another as, you know, the more vulnerable side or sensitive side of one of the other, and you want to protect and defend that with the Seven of Wands. What is this here? Like, protect your attraction to one another, your connection. Two of Wands. Contemplating future possibilities and directions. being at a crossroad, planning something, um, about to step out of the comfort zone and take risk here. Very interesting. This message could be very specific for some of you. Once again, I love to keep it very general, and with energies that are applied to a situation and about you specifically, guys. But I do see an affinity between two people, and you guys are that vulnerable, sensitive side of each other. You know, you know that side of this person, that King of Cups, and he knows that side of you, that Queen of Cups, and vice versa, right? And it's as if that, like with the Seven of Wands, you guys are standing by it, this affinity you have towards one and another, and your ability to see that in each other, and maybe the privilege to know that side of that person and of one another, like protecting it, defending it, and then contemplating what is the future going to be like? How do we move forward? Which direction are we going to? What choice am I going to make? Am I going the opposite way? Like, this is what I see here. Could be speaking to specific people there. Let's clarify the sun. With the sun, I have the High Priestess. Very interesting energy. The first time I have the sun and the High Priestess, like all of this glow up, all of this happiness, all of this success, all of this, I feel liberation, right? And then you have that knowing, you have that intuition. I feel like you're super quiet here, and or that there's something deeper about that, or there's more than to this super glow up happiness. There's more to it that cannot be revealed just yet with the High Priestess. Let's clarify. This is Pisces, Cancer, and Leo. Let's clarify the High Priestess. Very interesting to see that. Okay, so I'm going to take two energies came out. We had the Three of Wands that came out. So looking towards the future could be an expectation of a relationship, the Three of Wands leading to the Four of Wands. But this is like your hard work is paying off, in the sense that your dreams, your goals are coming towards you. Your ships are coming in. You are manifesting. It is being crystallized. It is taking these thoughts, these wishes, or the work, the goal, the result, the wish, it is becoming very real and taking form and shape and becoming physical with the Three of Wands. This is also momentum and looking towards the future, expecting something. And then I have the Six of Wands. Glow up. Leo, once again, glow up, success, fans, popular achievement, public win, public victory. And it's as if that, like, I don't know, like you knew that it was coming, this success, this grow up, this happiness, maybe major exposure. And it's like deep down inside you knew it was actually happening, it was taking form. Or that, yes, maybe things are going well, you're riding a high right now with this Sun card, like all of this positivity, and that to expect more grow up, that more success is coming. And it's going to be very public, like the Sun, like the only person here is you, the High Priestess. Like, you just know inside of you, or you can feel with your intuition, you can sense, you can foresee with the Three of Wands, like High Priestess and the Three of Wands, like looking into the future. You know what's coming. There's even more grow up. And I don't know what it is about Geminis, but a lot of success, a lot of happiness, a lot of glow up, and very public. It's going to be big, especially with the sun. It's like a huge platform. Anyways, let's use the other deck to clarify all of these energies, guys. There's so much going on here. The Magician, switching gears from like doing it on your own to, I'm gonna co-create with the universe, and whatever it is with the World card, you're going to achieve it. You're going to complete something successfully. Whatever that the switch up is like the best move, it's the right thing to do. Let's clarify the Death card with this connection. Knight of Wands, like doing you, moving forward, rebelling, doing you, going on an adventure, having the courage to move forward, and feeling so free and free spirited. Like there's something about, I feel like this connection here is going to feel very liberating with the Knight of Wands. It's going to feel like a nice trip. Let's clarify Temperance. Page of Wands. So this is a lot of positivity. So, okay, very interesting. That archangel that is alchemizing, putting different elements into the mix, okay, with the cups there. He's bringing in this energy of like, cheerfulness, energy, fearlessness, and just, adventure, similar to the Knight of Wands right next to it. But there's literally this archangel that is like, could be that this with the Eight of Swords, of course it's a person, but the situation could be stuck. It is stuck somewhere, like it's not moving. There's a stalemate, or it's stuck. If it's you, Gemini, it's like you're feeling stuck and you're doing some soul searching. You're going to that hermit mode and you're deciding, you're about to make a decision as the Queen of Swords, and you're just analyzing the situation. There's an archangel with you, and bringing injecting excitement, or receiving exciting news, like just putting that pep in your step, and energy, positivity, okay, bringing that for you if you're dealing with an hermit or Virgo, and then it is stuck, either you or this person. Well, there's like excitement, positivity, and just having the outlook of like, this is an adventure. This is going to be fun and exciting. I don't care where I'm going to end up there, what the end destination is. It's about the journey. It's about the adventure. So this is the energy that I feel is being brought here, in that, just feeling stuck and being out of moves and not really knowing what to do. Yeah. Let's clarify the Two of Wands. Ooh, Ten of Swords. This is like a painful ending, but the thing that is interesting with a painful ending, it's like there's a lot of silver lining with the Ten of Swords, because it's like a line has been drawn on the sand. Everybody knows where they stand, and the dust is settling, and we can move on. We know where everybody stands. There's a clean slate, and we can move on and leave stuff behind, and there's no effing around anymore. This is exhaustion and a dead end. A dead end. Like you're contemplating something, but it feels like a dead end or a failure. What's going on here? I'm going to clarify this. I feel like there's more to that Ten of Swords. Let's clarify the glow up here that you know about. Okay, I had two energies. I'm gonna take them. Two of Pentacles, like making something work, and then the Chariot, moving forward triumphantly. Like the little that you do is going to make you move leaps and bounds forward. There's that determination, willpower. It's going to be successful. There's a lot of ambition. It's just that, that sun energy, it's only the start. That surge of positivity, vitality coming and joy coming into you. I feel like it's just the beginning for more and more and more. Like it's going to snowball. It's like success, success, and all the different types of success here could have been showing up. And it's like you're might be stretching a dollar or being in a situation where you need to juggle multiple things, to hold things together or to make things move. Okay, it might be feeling like it's a lot and tight, and yeah, it's a lot of juggling to hold things together, but then it's going to snowball into more success and taking it somewhere else. But I feel that it's not a huge production with the Two of Pentacles. You're doing the most with what you have, like stretching your dollars, stretching your resources, and with that, like it's like you get to capitalize on the previous success you had to make it even bigger and take it to the road, move forward with it. This is what I see here. So let me clarify that Ten of Swords, Geminis, and then I'm going to end up the reading. So I have the Three of Wands. So we're going through that Two of Wands. We are thinking about what are we going to do about that dead end? What are we going to do about that painful ending? What am I going to do about maybe one of the two of you have been a target, have been receiving attacks from all direction, has been betrayed, and it has been extremely hard. It has been painful ending, like very rough, very effed up. But then someone is either expecting you with the Three of Wands. We're definitely looking towards the future. We want expansion. We want more. We want to grow past that. And we have our eyes on the prize. It's a beautiful energy to have the Three of Wands because you're not pinned on the floor. You're not dead. You may have been left for dead, but here you are making plans. And it's almost like, how can I transmute this Ten of Swords? Like, because the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands, they're a two-part manifestation process. The Two of Wands is asking the universe. The Three of Wands is the receiving part. And then you're asking something about a painful ending, about this situation. It looks like you want to transmute this and turn it into something positive. You're transmuting this energy. If you have been holding on to it, or it was like sitting on your heart, on your chest, in your throat, but then you feel this way about that other person, and there's this person feeling this way about you, and you're defending this connection. What's next with the Two of Wands? And Two of Wands, it's also partnership, guys. It's like you have an ally out there, and it's a great time to make like partnerships as well. So there's also this partnership and someone expecting you. There's anticipation, but we're turning this pain into something. I'm so curious, guys. I said I would end it here, but I want to see what comes after that Three of Wands. Okay, nothing wants to come out. So I'm going to leave it here, Geminis. Thank you for watching.